Alright, we are back with some more Trauma Team. When we last left off, Hank was operating on this guy, and he's just decided to go against the Chief's instructions and try to excise this tumor.
Why are all the doctors in this place such blockheads? But still, when you put it like that, I can't exactly back down now either. You have my support, Dr. Freebird. Now my life's on the line too. Do it, Hank.
Understood, Chief. Beginning the extraction.
Good, keep at it.
What the hell? I just
Tumor
changed
excision
shape.
complete.
Oh.
Now extracting it with the forceps.
Hold it right there.
Huh?
This is no ordinary tumor. It's a soft spinal tumor.
A soft one?
Yes, if you pull on it with too much force, it'll just tear. We need to be careful about its integrity while we extract it.
Got it. Slow and careful like always, right? I'll begin the
So we're
extraction.
You moron! It's going to tear!
The tumor tore.
You can take your time, it's all right. Just be as delicate as you can when moving the tumor.
Alright, I've peeled it off. Alright, it's been extracted.
what the hell? That's so confusing.
Let's begin preparing the synthetic bone.
Wait a second.
There were more tumors here. We'll have to extract this one too.
It doesn't matter how many show up. Handle them one at a time.
Okay.
Good. Cautiously continue on.
Let's extract it now. Slow and careful, remember.
I don't even tell what's about to break. I can't even tell. There's no like visual signal.
Extraction complete. Now, is that
What
it?
the?
Here comes another. Is this the last one?
We won't lose. Justice will win. No, it must win.
Alrighty. Justice will win.
Good, keep at it.
Oh yeah, the music. Okay. Okay. Alrighty.
Extraction complete.
Tumor markers have diminished. Yes, we did it.
All right. Now to place the synthetic bone, and we'll be done.
Wow. What the hell was that?
Well then, let's cut it out with the laser. Hank, do it.
I love cutting with the laser. Whoa.
Oh, why now? We'll have to wait until the guideline comes back.
I don't get why they do that.
All right. Let's proceed. Be careful.
Oh my god, I almost freaked up. Is that to like make it so like people don't rush? Alright. Going through.
Good, keep
Alright. Did it.
The shape is good. Let's begin placing it.
Man, how are you supposed to be that precise with a laser actually?
Now placing the synthetic bone in the
It's
indicated
freaking
area.
hard.
That should do it. Moving on to the next phase of the treatment.
I'll prepare the plate. Screw it into place.
Must tighten it all the way to the guideline. Doing well today.
I swear to god, this music is so good. I keep saying it, but it's freaking awesome.
Rock solid.
There were a few moments when I was worried, but let's start closing them up now.
Still tumors in your spine? Oh.
You'll need the stapler, right? Just follow the guideline.
Like always.
Amazing! You're doing well today!
Today.
Mission complete. Chief, thank you.
Your zest is infectious, you dope. Just keep that passion for your career.
Your zest is infectious.
I'm proud to be a doctor for this hospital.
Success. Clear, 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 clear. Rank. Yes.
You did it, Hank. The victory here is yours.
Chief, I'm sorry. I did this out of my own self-interest and...
Just forget about it. But I will not tolerate such recklessness again. Do you hear me?
Where the hell's Concordia again? I forget. Is it like Caduceus and stuff?
Seriously, what the hell were you guys thinking?
I'm sorry.
Look, if you'd killed him, the hospital would be at fault.
I don't have any excuses.
You don't ever think ahead, do you? So why'd you save him?
Why? Well... life is... wonderful. And I wanted him to see that too.
Your heart's just too damn big, muttonhead. Here.
What's this?
Is this your first time seeing one of those? It's a chart. You better thank Maria for resuscitating your patient.
Oh. The smile on his face, it's so adorable. We have an event. Thank God Tomoe is nowhere nearby. We have her next. I really want to do this. I don't know why. I really want to do Maria's, but you know I gotta do them in order. So, Seeking Atonement.
Damn it! Everywhere's full!
She won't last long. I don't care where. Just find a place.
There's no choice. It's far, but I'm heading for Resurgam.
Just a little while longer. Hang in there, Alyssa. Yes, please do. Well then. Alyssa. No, don't go off. She's going to live. She has to live.
Oh my.
Please, Alyssa. You've got to live.
Don't worry. I promise that I'll save her.
It stopped.
He certainly is an enigma, isn't he? He only recently arrived here. He's been through a lot. There's no need to worry. He'll definitely save Alyssa.
I would hate saying stuff like that, because what if you're wrong?
Definitely?
Yes, and we'll do our best too. Besides, if you keep looking so sad, Alyssa will surely laugh at you.
Like, it's honestly really sad when you say something like that.
Oh, Dr.
And then-
Kimishima, where are you going?
You're just wrong.
You're absolutely right. Right now, I don't even deserve to be laughed at by her. I'll leave this to all of you. Alyssa, I'll be back.
Where are you going?
It's Naomi.
Dr. Kimishima, are you all right?
Take it down a notch, little guy. Talk to me.
Oh, excuse me. I was worried.
It's okay. Has the FBI contacted you? I want information.
Right, yes. I've made arrangements to have it sent to us.
Great. Send a helicopter over to take me back. You won't get away. I swear I'll catch you.
Now it's personal.
Dr. Kimishima, are you really all right?
I'm fine. Let's sort out what's happening. Any new information?
Well, about that, we couldn't find any usable clues from the scene. We did obtain the signed delivery form, but...
Go on.
Right. Only your prints and the delivery persons were found. Here.
Huh. You amaze me. You still don't get it, do you?
What do you mean?
Do you really think there aren't any clues to the bomber?
Did you figure something out?
Of course I did. That's why I'm here. Why are you being so quiet all of a sudden?
No, it's nothing. It's just that...
Just what?
It's like the old Dr. Kimishima I knew is finally back.
That's enough of that, Agent. There's no time to lose.
Start autopsy.
Little guy, let's go over the information that we have so far.
Oh, right.
The revolutionary, Stephen Eldred, was not, in fact, the raging bomber.
That's right. The real bomber placed an explosive inside a stuffed animal. And then sent it to you, Dr. Kimishima. Let's trace the delivery back to its source immediately. If we can find out where that package came from, we'll find the bomber, and then...
There's no need for that.
Huh? Why?
Don't you think there's someone much more suspicious?
Who?
I believe that the person who is most likely to be the bomber is...
The delivery woman!
Huh? Don't tell me.
Indeed. The person who delivered the package is most suspicious.
Then the raging bomber personally handed you the bomb? Isn't that too dangerous?
I have proof.
Carbon dust.
I got carbon dust on my hand when I signed for the delivery. That's because the delivery person said that the digital pad was broken. Aiden and Stephen, the other victims that we examined, both of them also had carbon dust on their fingers.
I see. That explains why the carbon was only on their dominant hands.
Yes. In other words, the bomber killed the other two victims in the same way that I was targeted. The fact that the delivery person was female also points toward her culpability.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? Let me ask you this then. How did the bomber hide her true identity?
Message cards? The revolutionary. Yeah.
She hired Stephen Eldred to make the bomb threats for her. But even this was a trap. That's because...
His voice is unprocessed.
Yes, she let Stephen's voice go out unprocessed on purpose.
What? So the bomber wanted us to think...
Everything she did was an act, and we were fooled. We were all led to believe that the raging bomber was a young man.
I see. If that woman is the bomber, then it all makes sense.
Indeed. On the other hand, there's another mystery that we can't solve just yet. That is...
Why was the revolutionary killed?
Yes. The bomber was using the revolutionary character as a cover to protect herself. Why, then, would she kill him? Little guy.
Huh? What?
What happened to Alyssa's house?
Oh, unfortunately it completely burned. Then the building collapsed.
Was this girl living by herself?
It's useless as a potential crime scene now.
I see. Then I'm going to investigate the revolutionary's room one more time.
Again?
Yes, but now I know what I'll be seeing. You look into those deposits.
The ones into Stephen Eldred's accounts? Okay, I'll get started on that right away.
Delivery form? Is the bomber female? Why was a revolutionary
I'm
killed?
going to catch her. That's my only way to atone for what happened.
Okay. Let's blow this shindig.
I've investigated this room before. I can't just rush around now and expect to find new information. What we need now is more information about the raging bomber. If the same method was used to deliver the bomb here as was used to get the other bomb to me, the area with the most clues would be...
Door?
Right. If that woman delivered the bombs to both of us in the same fashion, then she would have left footprints at the entrance. Stephen was the revolutionary and was male. If the delivery person was female, her footprints would definitely be different. Let's look for footprints that differ from Stephen's.
How the hell am I supposed to know this? What footprint would I know? How would I know? The footprint in the house that wasn't made by Steven. That one?
That was careless.
Oh my god. What would it be? What would it look like? I have no idea. Looking for a footprint that's like different? Maybe that one. What the hell? I don't even know how I got that.
Yes. This footprint is definitely different in size and pattern from the others. Let's collect this print and send it for analysis.
Oh, what the hell?
This is a human hair. It's about 40 centimeters long.
That's definitely a female.
No, it couldn't possibly be the revolutionaries.
We can DNA test the hair.
This needs further investigation.
Or it might be like a wig. That would suck though. Is that the delivery form?
Here it is, the delivery form. If the bomber did send this, there's a chance that this form has some important evidence. That would be... Right.
Huh.
We may be able to lift some fingerprints from it.
Cool. Alright, let's go back. Oh, what the hell? Why'd I go there? My bad. Examine this.
Can you tell me anything about this hair, little guy?
Sure, give me a moment.
What's the matter?
Well, this hair is dyed black, but it's actually a red hair.
Red hair. Can you tell if it belonged to the bomber?
No, I'd need some DNA from the bomber to compare it to.
Of course. But there's a good chance that this hair does belong to the bomber.
Huh? Why's that?
This is hardly conclusive evidence, but here's something you may not know, little guy. Only 2 to 3% of people in this country are true redheads. It isn't a common color at all.
So, how is this related to this case?
Think about it. That hair's been dyed, hasn't it?
Right, but
If that hair is the bomber's, as I suggest, what reason would she have to dye it?
it would be...
The natural color stands out.
That's right. Having red hair is an obvious identifying feature. If there happened to be any witnesses, her identity would be easy to discover. Isn't it plausible to think that this might be why the bomber would dye her hair black?
I see. That hypothesis does make sense. The dye used seems to be a temporary coloring agent as well.
So the dye is meant to be washed out. If that's the case, she could change her hair color with every delivery to create conflicting witness accounts. That would make her hair part of her costume as well.
Yes, but until we can prove that hair belongs to her, this is all just speculation.
I know. We need something to match her DNA with in order to do that. It's a decent theory, anyway. Let's keep gathering what information we can.
Got it. I'll let you know immediately if anything else comes up.
Okay. So the bomber's a ginger.
I found this. Can you analyze it, little guy?
Yeah, do it.
Huh. A delivery receipt? Don't tell me.
It's very likely. It hadn't even crossed my mind until now.
Right. I'll send it to the lab, so it'll take a while. Dr. Kimishima, the results of the analysis on that delivery form have come in.
That was quick.
Did they find anything?
Sure did. There were 2 sets of fingerprints on the paper. One of them is Stephen Eldred, the revolutionary. He'd be the recipient. The other set belongs to somebody else. Well, common sense dictates that they'd have to belong to...
Let's not start jumping to any conclusions. We need to find out who left those fingerprints.
Is it the same?
Yes, those two can be placed together. Little guy, could I bother you for a moment?
Yes, of course. What is it?
I want you to look at the fingerprints on the delivery form Stephen and I were presented with. Compare any prints you find that don't belong to either Stephen Eldred or myself.
No problem. I'll just be a moment.
What did you find? Are there any matches?
A complete match. There's no mistake. These are from the same person.
Good. This is proof of another important fact. Both forms have 2 sets of prints. One from the recipient, and another from...
the person who delivered it.
That's right. The other set of prints is from the person who delivered the package. If the fingerprints match on both forms, then the person who delivered the bomb to the revolutionary was...
Deliverywoman. Little guy.
Dr. Kimishima. It turns out that this woman...
Let me guess. She doesn't exist, right?
Right. We've contacted all the delivery companies that work in this area. None of them can confirm having an employee that fits our description. And of course, none of them have any records of a package being sent to you that day either. Do you think the woman making the deliveries is the raging bomber?
I can't be sure yet. She might be another person being used like the revolutionary was. We'll figure that out as we continue with the investigation.
Right. In any case, we'll need to keep that woman in mind.
How about the fingerprints? Did you compare them to anything in the FBI's criminal database?
Of course I ran them through the system. No matches, though. If that woman is the raging bomber, then she's a complete newbie.
That's an awful thought. Someone with no criminal record at all. And she's already killed 4 people with these bombs.
That seems to be the case. This might turn out to be one tough murder spree to end. As long as she doesn't blow you up, it'll be okay.
You might want to avoid saying things like that in the future.
Sorry.
Yeah, cause you know, she almost blew up.
Anyway, we've figured out how she was delivering the
Insensitive.
bombs.
Yes, let's try summarizing what we know of the events in this case. First, the bomber prepared a bluff to hide behind while she committed the crimes. That bluff was...
The revolutionary. Message cards. Stuffed animals.
Yes, the revolutionary, Stephen Eldred. The bomber had Eldred make the bomb threats over the phone. She had him use his own voice with absolutely no processing to attempt to conceal it. Because of this, the bomber misled us into believing that the killer was male.
On the other hand, the bomber used the names of people close to the targets to send the packages. She did that to make her targets feel less suspicious about the deliveries, right?
Yes. All the bombs were set to explode in close proximity to the target. It's likely that what triggered the explosion would have been...
The timer? No. opening the lid?
Indeed. If the bomb was set to go off when the package was opened, it would explain the wound patterns. Still, that's not what she did in my case. She used a time bomb for me.
That does seem odd now that you bring it up. Why would she do that?
It makes a lot of sense if you think about it.
Because she wanted to get out of the way.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't you get it? It's because...
To add variety. No?
that was careless.
Anticipating heavy security?
Think she was thinking that far ahead?
Let me ask you, investigator. If someone assisting the FBI appears in a tabloid, what's your by-the-book response?
We'd increase security around you to prevent the killer from striking at you.
Exactly. In fact, the security at CIFM was heavier than usual. The bomber had to be sure that I would be killed by the blast. If there had been a baggage screening at the entrance and the lid was opened there, she predicted that her present would never reach me.
I see. So that's why the package didn't go off the moment it was opened.
Yes, and she even put a note inside the package. She wanted to ensure that I would be near the bomb when it went off. If it wasn't for Alyssa, I would have been.
She's a tough one.
This is the kind of mind we're dealing with. The question remains, was the woman who delivered the package the bomber or not?
From the evidence we have, she's definitely the most suspicious character at this point. Still,
No kidding.
this whole thing about taking such a risk to deliver the bombs herself. And if she was the bomber, would the revolutionary have noticed before he was killed?
That's possible. However, that would only happen if the revolutionary knew her face.
Huh?
Think about what happened in Eldred's room. The bomber sent her messages via the computer. Perhaps the revolutionary only knew the bomber from the internet.
Still, would somebody really deal with someone they've never even seen?
Someone who's desperate and wants money, like Eldred.
Our technology gets better and better, but people can remain as naive as the day they were born. But why did the bomber kill the revolutionary in the first place?
Oh, I had something to report. I almost forgot.
Can you not suddenly yell like that?
Yeah, sorry. It's about the revolutionary. We looked into his financial records. It seems there were periodic deposits into his accounts. These deposits perfectly coincide with another series of events.
The bombings?
Really? Let me guess, it was...
The bomb suits.
Absolutely correct, Dr. Kimishima.
Of course I am. Continue.
What? Okay, now you're sounding a bit cocky.
Yes. There were a total of 4 deposits. All of them were made around the same dates as the bomb threats. $5,000 for the first 3 times, and $10,000 for the 4th time.
The last one was double the others?
Oh, yes, there's no doubt about it.
After that deposit was made, the bomber targeted the one who made the threats for her. Could the change in the amount of money be related to the revolutionary's killing?
I think we ended off here. That's a good place, and I have 30 seconds left, that's why. So, thanks for watching, guys. I will try to continue a little bit in the next episode, so I will see you then. Thank you very much for watching, and see you guys later.